Just start talking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you had to quit. I was not prepared for that at all.
Try the stilettos.
My name is Dina Facklis, and this past year I founded the Chicago Improv Den, and we're currently located at the Den Theater. I started the Chicago Improv Den because I learned so much from a lot of my trainings at the Second City, their training center, as well as IO Chicago. I had just learned a lot, but I realized a lot of the learning that was happening was after the fact. It was after I'd finished the courses. So I kind of had this vision of my own theater the whole time. And the more I taught, the more I fell in love with teaching. So we started talking about this idea of a training center. And I say we did. I started talking to this guy that just kind of took it on himself to be my web designer. Like, he saw that I had this vision. I talked about him briefly, and he came to me with like a media plan. And I was like, well, I guess if this guy's working this hard for this, I should do this. Like, I should do it sooner rather than later. So, because I think a lot of times when you have a vision like this, when you're like, I want to start my own place, you think you have to buy your own place and get a bar license and have $60,000 to put down. But I was like, I'd seen the Den, and I was like, the Den is actually like the perfect atmosphere. It's homey and it's comfortable, and it was exactly what I wanted the environment that I wanted my students to live and breathe in. And I keep telling my students that I'm like, I don't care if I see it. If you see it, I'll see it. But if you don't see it, I'll never see it. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, I'm not going to believe it. And it's such a hard lesson to be learned, because I still have people that are typing like this and, you know, opening that car door and driving like this, and you're like, nope, that's not how you really do it. Just take a breath. I think that if I had to say one thing that was driving what I'm trying to teach, is take a breath, relax, stop putting all this pressure on yourself to be great, because the greatness is going to happen when you're absolutely not looking for it. Very nice. Fighter plane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, good, good. That's the hardest one. School bus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These wheels.